Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for subscribing, you guys. I'm doing something different on my channel. I'm gonna be starting a new series talking about paranormal stuff, ghost stories, urban legends, in different places in the US, different cities, different states, and then hopefully across the globe. If you guys want me to, I can do that as well, like Paris and London and ghosts everywhere. I love this kind of stuff, so I want to bring it on my channel. I want to talk about you with you guys. And I have 5 that I'm ready to go with. And this is the first of the first 5. And if you guys like it, I will do more. I can do every city, different states, bring you different ghost stories from different places. There's just so much stuff. Yeah, different areas, different places, and yeah, we're just gonna keep going. So hopefully you guys like it. If you want more of these ghost stories, urban legends, like, up, and subscribe. This is the first of the series. So I'm doing Maryland first. So yes, and this is gonna be the story of Moll Dyer. If you've heard of it, let me know. If you haven't, you're about to hear from now. So Moll Dyer was an eccentric old woman who lived in the 17th century in Maryland. And one winter, it was a severe winter, like mini little ice age, they were calling it. And it was often below 0, wind chills, and they had snow, and all the crops, the settlers, all the crops were dying, and the villagers needed someone to blame. So they were blaming this old eccentric woman called Moll Dyer. People were accusing her of being a witch. And she lived in the woods, and she lived all alone. And one day they were just sick of it, and they thought, you know what, it must be her that is causing this harsh winter, causing them to get sick, causing their crops to die. So one night they all went and they burned her house down, and she fled only with her rags into the cold woods at night, into negative below freezing temperatures, in this mini ice age, in the middle of winter. And I believe it was in 1760, I believe, or 1660, yeah. In the 17th century, this happened. So I think in the 1600s. But anyway, yeah. And she froze to death. But before she did that, she put a curse on the whole town, saying that this town will always be cursed. And this area of the woods where she passed away was cursed. And the stone she kneeled on was cursed. The next day, a young man was in the woods, and he found her frozen to death, kneeling down, looking up at the sky like that on this rock. And the rock is now in the center of the town decades later. And legend has it, if you go by the rock, you touch it, you start feeling anxious and nauseous and sick and have nosebleeds and start coughing blood and all this stuff. And it's really scary. So that's the legend. And some of this legend has been passed down from generation to generation. And she's called Moll Dyer. And I think the moral of the story has a lot of morals of the story is don't judge a book by its cover. What those people did was awful and atrocious, and they shouldn't have done that. And this poor woman died. And she was accused of being a witch. And we'll talk more about the witch stuff when I do my Ghosts of Salem, Massachusetts. I'm going to do a whole thing about the Salem witch trials and all that stuff like that. I'm going to do that eventually as part of my series. So we'll talk about all that and awful things that people did. I mean, but we'll talk about the Salem witch trials and the Ghosts of Salem, Massachusetts, and all that fun stuff. But, well, it's fun to talk about, but it's not fun. I mean, what happened was awful. If you don't know about the Salem witch trials, anyway, we'll talk about that in a separate video. But I think the whole witch thing is very fascinating to me. But yeah, so her spirit is haunting that area of the woods. Apparently, like in the woods by the creek, every time people go there, horrible things happen. There are car wrecks near where she apparently died. People are just have this horrible feeling of dread when they're in that area. Every time they go in that woods where she passed. And yeah, legend of Moll Dyer. Have you heard about it? What do you think? Is it true? Do you believe in this? Do you believe in ghosts? Do you believe in this legend? If you live in that part of Maryland where this happened, Have you had an experience with Moll Dyer? Have you seen her ghost in the woods? Legend has it that her ghost is still in that woods and her spirit is haunting those woods. Have you seen her? Have you heard her? Yeah, let me know what you think. And subscribe, like up for more of these videos. And yeah, hope you like this series. This is the first of many. And yes, like, comment, and subscribe for more. Until next time. Bye, guys.